Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Alrighty, we are officially back in Florida. Just got down here from Michigan. If you guys are new here, I am in the middle of fixing up my childhood homestead here in Florida. It's on 5 acres. I just took over ownership of it, and I've been in the middle of gutting it and renovating it since December. It is now April. So I try to come down every chance that I get to fix up and renovate and do as much work as possible every chance that I get. My dad and my neighbor Phil has been here pretty frequent, trying to help along the process and do things for me, which has been a huge help. I'm so beyond grateful for them too. So they have really sped up the process. Neighbors practice shooting. They have really been a huge help, because if they have not been coming over and helping like they have been while I'm away, I would be so much farther behind. They've been a huge help. So if you guys, like I said, are new here, I have starting, I think we're on episode like 19 now. I've got plenty of episodes prior to this, from beginning when I first got here versus where we're at now with the property. I still have a long ways to go, so feel free to subscribe and join the journey, because it's going to be a long one. And if you're not new here, I appreciate you guys always tuning back in to watch my videos. It really means a lot. Obviously I do it for you guys, and I really have gotten where I enjoy making videos. And it's been a lot of fun kind of documenting the process and going back and watching it. It's like, oh my gosh, you don't realize how far that you've came until you go back and look at videos and pictures of December when I first got here. It's like, oh my god, it's such an eye-opening thing to go back and look at that stuff, because it's like, oh my god, just when you think you really aren't making good progress, go back and look at old pictures and videos, because it really humbles you. It's like, oh my god, we really have went a long ways. So like I said, we're here in Florida, just got in. I ended up hauling a load of lumber down from Michigan, because it's like honestly half the price up there than it is here. For example, I got like 98 boards of 1x12x12 pine boards that I'm going to be using for flooring. That's what I'm going to floor the whole house with. That'll be a little bit later down the road before I put the flooring in, because I got to finish up ceilings and walls, and then I'll do the flooring. That'll be a whole video on itself of installing the pine flooring. But up there, it's like $20. It's like $23, and then when you do the mail-in rebate, it comes to like $20 and some odd change. Versus down here for the same board, it's like $38, $39 per board. So it's like almost double the price down here than it is up there. And like I said, I needed like 98 1x12x12s and 40 1x4x14s to finish the ceiling. So it was a lot cheaper to just haul lumber down here, get it up there and haul it. So that's what I did. So I got a trailer load of lumber in the back that I hauled. So we're fixing to unload that into the house. That way it's out of the weather, it's protected until I'm ready for it. And then hopefully the next few trips down, we could just fly, because I am like so over the drive. It's so exhausting. We left at 11 o'clock Saturday morning, and it's like 1:30ish Sunday afternoon. So it always takes longer. By the time you add tinkle brakes in and gas brakes, and you sleep for a couple hours at a rest area because you're just freaking exhausted, it ends up being like it takes a while, and it's exhausting, and it takes a day or two to kind of recover after you get back. And I'm just ready to hit the point where I'm just flying back and forth, and I've got everything that I need here, and it'd be so nice just to be down here in 2.5 hours versus 27 hours. So, but all right, well, I'll get to showing you guys the lumber on the trailer, and then kind of where my dad and Phil has left the property, right up to this point, like kind of as far as they've gotten with it, which is pretty good. I'm pretty impressed with it. All right, see you guys in the next video. Neighbor come to visit, and dad. And then Jeff is unhooking the lumber. So this is all the wood that we're using for the flooring. It's 1x12x12s. And then I've got the 1x4x14s for the finish the ceiling in the master bedroom. And then we found this piece on the way down at a yard sale. So we picked her up and strapped her on and hauled her down. Well, she is very pretty. So I'm thinking about putting this over the bathroom toilet and the spare bathroom to hold like the towels and linens and whatnot. That's kind of my idea. So we're unhooking that. Dad's gonna bring his tractor over and hook up to the trailer, and then we're gonna push it around the front yard so we can start unloading lumber into the living room. So Dad has been busy. He has been framing around the windows. We'll walk around the outside. He also has been trimming trees up so they're not hanging down and scratching vehicles. He framed a little bit more. So that will help when them two go to start putting the siding up. Oh, I saw a cute little pear. Where did my eyeball see it? I just saw it. Gosh darn it. Oh, there it is. There he is. Look at the cute little pear. Ow. This is a very old pear tree. We've had that pear tree's been there since I was a baby. So Dad has been steady putting trimming around all the windows. So I don't know if you guys are going to get time to do it today. If not, I know probably first thing in the morning they're going to start working on siding, and then I'm going to start working on walls. more freaking walls in the house. Like these walls. Can't wait to have the walls and ceilings done. I just can't wait. So they're going to work on siding while I work on the inside of the house. So Dad's been busy doing the trim. That'll speed it up so they don't have to, that's what takes so much time for them to put the siding up. So then Dad just got the sprinkler running out here to try to get hopefully some grass to grow, because they've been steady disking and cleaning and burning, so everything's pretty sandy, so we're trying to get some grass to grow. But I don't know if you guys remember in the last video, there was a huge pile of debris and garbage and trash, and there was a huge palm tree, and so Dad has cleared all that out and he's burned a couple times. So this is looking a lot better. I'll try to... Power company came out and put a new power pole in. So that's very exciting. That was a couple of weeks ago, I believe. So it's just looking a lot better. I also found this little yellow chair at the yard sale too. It's very cute. I got her for $5. She's just the cutest little yellow chair. She can get added to the dining room table with all the other little misfit chairs. That's like... Poor Dad. He's like... Okay, hold on, I'll get the pretty side over. There we go. She looks so pretty with her little hood on. Yeah. This trailer's like, I need a break. Get this stuff off me. So they're gonna pull that around the front of the house. I have not been here since the countertops have been installed, like officially with a backsplash. So I'm very excited to see the countertops. I'm like, I'm so nervous. I'm gonna like spot something and be like, it doesn't look right. So let's see what all Dad has worked on. I know he's been a busy bee. Oh, there's lights. We still have more. I think we've got, oh, he put a light there. That's supposed to be a chandelier. Okay, so that's got to get moved to over there. Chandelier's going there because the island's gonna be here. And then, oh, he's got one hooked there, and then there's another recessed light that's going there. But, oh, this is looking so nice. Oh, that's another thing Dad did is, I feel like I'm squirreling because I'm like, oh, so many new things. Okay, let's focus on the backsplash. So, I am very excited. I think that looks very nice. Oh, these are just beautiful. I'm just so madly in love with these countertops. It's got the OG end, it's got the OG back, And the ends, and it comes right at the end there. Oh, that's so pretty. I am very, very excited about countertops. Oh, that looks, I think that just looks a billion times better having that on the back instead of how they originally cut it. But he said it was seamless, and sir, that is not seamless. That's not seamless. I could spot that from 5 miles away. Like, I don't know, whatever. Whatever. At this point, I don't care. It's whatever. I'm not know this, whatever. But it's very nice having the lighting in here. We originally were just gonna do the 2, but we already had an electrical hook up there from a prior light. So we decided, well, might as well put an extra one. And then there's gonna be the chandelier that comes down here, because the island's gonna be here, and there's gonna be another recessed lighting there and there. And these will all be on at the same time. And I almost feel like I wouldn't even mind putting, I don't know, is that too much light to put like one, to put 2 more in? I don't know. I'll have to see when it's all up. And then Dad hooked up the kitchen faucet, so that is very exciting that is installed. So that looks very spiffy, and he's been working on putting all the stripping in and getting all the lights. So I don't know. Oh, that one works. And there's the beadboard from when I was here last time. This wall, I'm not really sure. Oh, they're out there. Hope they're not waiting on me. Oh, that's already unlocked. Okay, cool. I was worried they were waiting on me to unlock it. I'm like, oh, I'm over here yakking with you guys. So, like I said, there's gonna be 2 sets of recessed lighting, and then the chandelier over the dining room table is gonna be there. This wall, Dad had to take the whole paneling off to redo the wire because we're gonna be on separate switches. So the recessed lighting is gonna be on one switch, and then if I just wanna do the chandelier, that'll be on a separate switch. So I've got to figure out what exactly I want to do here, since the paneling got ripped up. Thinking maybe brick. Is that going to be too difficult, or should I just do beadboard all the way up? Because I can look silly because the rest of it's at 4 feet, and that would be a solid wall of beadboard. Then again, I feel like I don't want to do too much beadboard because I feel like the house has got quite a bit of beadboard, because quite frankly, I just flipping hate drywall, but I don't want to like do the whole house in it. I don't see any change in here. I know he added the ceiling strips for me, and he's got the electrical hooked up for the recessed lights. I need to run more wire actually to that corner because they want a chandelier in the corner because there's going to be a bathtub here. So that, I need one more light there. And the 1x4s that are on the trailer is what's going to continue the rest of this ceiling. So hopefully we got enough for that.
Because I bought all this at one time, a whole bunch of takes on that. Alright, so when you go to use it, the wheel spins.
So lighting is all in here. Another thing, I've got to finish putting the beadboard up, the trim here and on this wall, and then also got to finish up on this corner as well. And then I've got to finish caulking and whatnot. This room's looking very nice. Oh, there's no light in here. I actually decided for the ceiling that I think I'm going to do something different. I'm either deciding like the painting like I did in the office in Michigan. I'm thinking about doing that in here now. Because like in person it doesn't look wavy, but as wavy as it does on the camera. But I don't know. I don't know. There's just like certain things that I think it just needs to be covered up. But sure is a pretty color. And it's so weird, like on the camera, like I can't see this crease in the drywall. Like in person, on my phone, I can. Like on the camera, it's the strangest thing. So that is where we're at as of now with the house. For day one, getting back down here again. And we're gonna be here like a week and a day-ish. So it's Sunday now, and we leave out Monday night the following week. So we got about a week to get a bunch of stuff done. So hopefully with the 3 of us here, it's really nice having Jeff here to help. Huge help having an extra person. We will be able to get a lot done. And we currently have the window in, because we are still on the search for the right AC unit for this house. So we're having issues finding it because the AC companies are switching over to like newer, improved units, and I don't know like the technical side of it, but Dad and my neighbor Phil, his son, does AC and heating and whatnot, and everyone's like, you don't want to go with the new systems. So we're trying to find the old systems that's, you know, in my price range. So we're on the search for that. We're not having a whole lot of luck. So we're kind of back and forth between still waiting to find like a single AC unit to do central, or if we're going to do the mini splits, you get like 3 or 4 of them and do sections of the house. I don't know. I've never used those, but I know a lot of people do. So I don't know. It's kind of an option that we're thinking. So right now we have a couple window units in here just to keep it kind of cool and keep the humidity out so it doesn't get stuffy and start molding and stuff in here, because I don't want to deal with that again. So, all right, that's where we're at. It's nice that the grass is starting to grow back. And there's Annie Banani.
Got to get one with the right gears. Anyway, that piece of metal.
Oh, this looks so much better. My gosh, the amount of garbage that was out here before.
Poor Phil's trying to mow out here.
Oh no.
And I forgot all the stuff that I had dragged out back.
Oh no.
And I forgot all about that. He come out, I think he gave up. He's just like, I can't mow up really too much stuff.
It's laying down.
Yeah, it is big.
It doesn't even like...
Hey, look, more concrete.
Okay, so this is one burn hole.
Yeah.
And then you have the other one there. Okay.
I'm going to do less fuel on them instead of trying to burn everything in one. And I can't get it all burnt.
I don't think it's supposed to rain at all this week. Can you see the piece of glass? Oh my god.
A big old thick piece. Oh, I got you a horse too. I found Grandpa had it out there in the shop or somebody. It's on a window in the honey room. There's a little horse. Something I don't know if it's a Briars or what it is.
Oh, you think it was from Grandpa?
I don't know. Not mine.
Oh. Oh, I do. I see more. I need to bring a garbage bag out here.
Well, whenever you get when we get all this cleaned up, and you get a really hard rain, that's when you'll come out here with something right around.
It'll come to the surface.
And pick up glass and stuff. That's when you're gonna want to clean up. That tree right there, I told you the story on that one. That was when your mom and I first bought the property, and we come up here with a tent, and we'd pitch a tent right there on this side, and we'd come up here and spend nights.
Oh, that's so romantic.
Yeah. Remember that thing?
That looks like a ball of wire from HE double hockey sticks.
We got wrapped around the front left tire, and I had to turn it, backing up, pull forward, turn it the other way. I got it where I could get the tire off of enough I could yank it off of it.
Oh yeah, that's definitely, yeah. Oh, look at the cute little mothy moth. Let's see if my phone will.
But anyway, I knocked some of this down in here, and I pushed a little up through here.
That looks good. That looks a lot better.
It's better.
It's nice and surprising how the grass is starting to grow back. Gosh, it sure looks a lot better. Alrighty, got the rest of the lumber put in here. So this is the lumber that we hauled down from Michigan, the 1x12x12s and the 1x4x14s, which the 1x4x14s is for the master bedroom to finish up the ceiling. And then this is what we are using for flooring for the entire house. So it's going to be the very wide planking. And then I just got to come through and sand it and then stain it. I've never done it, so I'm watching a few YouTube videos, or I've been watching a few YouTube videos on how to do it. So it looks doable. We shall see. Let you guys know by the end of that project. So that'll be a later video. I probably won't work on floors for a couple of months at least, because there's so much other stuff that I've got to finish. So stay tuned for wood floor renovations, because that'll probably be a whole video in itself, I'm sure. And I'll probably just do like one room at a time. So like as I finish this bedroom, and once I finish the ceiling, then I'll come in and I will do the flooring, and then this room will be done. And then kind of the same, like each room as we finish from ceiling to floor, then I'll do the flooring last. So that's kind of where we're at. This is just the prettiest touch. This is the one I got at the Ritter's Antique Extravaganza in Mount Dora. But she's just beautiful. I'm excited. Not sure which room I'm going to put her in yet, but another thing that we want to work on the next couple of days is getting the new door put in and swap this one out. So tomorrow, the goal is the guys are going to work on siding. They're going to finish working on the front of the house. All right, and I think that's it for today's updates. It's starting to get dark. I'm very exhausted. So my goal tonight, Dad just left, so I'm just going to work on staining cabinets here in the kitchen. Just going to work on cabinets and then call it a night. Need to go to TJ Maxx and get some extra pillows and a comforter, like the Downy comforter, and a heated mattress pad. I figured I might as well go ahead and buy that stuff because I'm going to need it here anyways, and I can use it at Dad's because I'm sick of like hauling the stuff back and forth. So I might as well just buy it and use it here, and then when we're done, then I'll transfer it over. But that is it for tonight's updates. I am going to go work on cabinets, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a great night, guys. Bye.